think we should be good now. Yeah. In my infinite wisdom, I both forgot to turn on takeout, which is okay stuff. I forgot to turn on my brain is so tired for some reason. Well, I know the reason. I was up late last night, but you know. Yeah, hi everybody. Happy Friday. I hope today's just learned productive for y'all. I just slept in. And the thing that I normally Hey Minka. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy. Well, that's what it is. I'm a little sleepy because I was up late last night, but the good thing is that, yeah, after stream, I'm just gonna vibe. I think it's more or less what we're looking at right now. I'm going to treat myself by ordering some food because I feel like I deserve it. I got Baldur's Gate 3 finally. I was on a big enough sale that I came to myself to get it. Well, I say that I'm going to vibe, but probably what it is that I still have some stuff to clear for Final Fantasy 14, so that is how I'm going to vibe. I think I'd be doing stuff, I guess. I don't know. Or I'm saying all this now, or I could wind up getting a wild hair up my butt and feel like programming a bunch. So we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah. Do enjoy Gate of Baldur's Gate 3. I also have it, but I just have not. I haven't played it in a while, and I'm overdue. It's a good game, but there's just a lot of that game. There's like a lot of that game. So yeah, I wasn't initially planning on playing KOF again until like Mature and Vice dropped, but that's not till like literally December, I think, or something. Either November or December, so they're not out for a couple months. So like hell with it, right? I was going to go order food, and I was just trying to figure out what food to order. Again, like I'm really. Why did Burger King have to betray us? If Burger King had just not been Burger King, then I could have me some chicken fries and a nice milkshake right now. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not ordering it. That's what I was alluding to. I didn't want to get like too deep into it, only because then I'll be like, I'll weep. But in this case, it's one of those things where I can live without it, so I'll just order something else. Just still salty about it is all. It's mostly just literally that the craving is eating at me. But the main thing is that I have the ability and decision to different, so yeah. I mean, so much of the game wasn't there. Back when it came out, I'd say about. Yeah, like people are also weird about Baldur's Gate sometimes. To be completely honest about it. Question is, do I want Chipotle or do I want? Because I could really also just really and truly get Shake Shack. Because Shake Shack finally started delivering up here again, but it takes like an hour to get up here. and Burger King is also mediocre too. Yeah, the main thing is that like chicken fries are the main thing that the chicken fries are the main thing that I have a craving for next to like the milkshakes. Um, at some point, maybe I will bite the bullet. And I saw the stretch. I'll do it in a second. Just trying to like figure out what I actually want to eat. But yeah, at some point, I figure I might just get like a shake maker and just like a blender or whatever. Like you make milkshakes in blenders, right? So like I might just like get a blender and just start making milkshakes that way. Like just crush Oreos in them and like do whatever else you need to do. Like make milkshakes and just make them myself. And it'll be like that'll be one way for me to like curb that kind of craving. And then the last part is just like figuring out like a good way to get like a nice chicken fry substitute. Ice cream, milk, a spoon, and the patient's their count. Yeah, like somebody else that I know basically said the same thing. So it's literally just right. Yeah, it's just just SJ things. It's story of my life. Anyway, yeah. So tempted as I am to like order Shake Shack, it'll be like at least another 15 to 25 minutes. I'll stick to it. It's fine. Mostly just because like I do have other food in the fridge, but I try to space that out over the week, and if I eat a lot of it back to back, I'm gonna get sick of it and not want to eat it when I need to. So gotta break it up every week. Alright, so that'll be on its way, doing what it does. Alright, stretch, even though I didn't start doing much of nothing yet. Okay, everybody stretch means everybody does it. So caveats as usual. When doing an everybody stretch, if your body starts doing like, ooh, ow, this hurts, I don't like it, then stop doing it. The stuff that I'm doing, I'm going slowly and carefully just to make sure that like everybody has time to warm into it. But if your body is going like, I cannot do this thing, then do not do that. So let's just do this and stuff, I guess. All right, so your hands, you can either don't like death grips, you can do the moves, have them open, whatever works best. Take them in, down, out, in, down, out. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Verse. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fingers out and down in front of you, and make a little space. A little bit so that I've done this. Vertical. Practice. So, the left hand comes up like this. Right hand comes over here. Don't yank back. Just push back a little bit like this. Then a little bit of a stretch like up here along this. Hold. Push back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly release. Same thing with the other hand. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Back to your left hand. Do your left hand kind of like this. Let it flop over like this. Put your right hand in front of it like this. And You're gonna push up against it same way. Again, like you should feel a little bit of a strain up here. Don't like jam your hand back. Gentle, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly release. Other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly release. The reason why you do it slow is to give your muscles like time to like do the thing and not go like I got it, right? Gotta be gentle. Push too hard and do too much. Then let's go from there. All right. So last thing before we get into it, because like I don't need like a ton of stretching because I've done all that much. So hands, put them out like this. Make sure you have some space out to your sides. Forward, down, back, up. And that your hands are making little circles. 1, 6, 8, 9, 10. First, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Ooh, that burns. All right. Good enough for now. Thank you. Thank you for the stretch makeup. Appreciate it. Okay. Go. But yeah, at this point, at least as far as like all that goes, if I figure out and gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Alright. Yeah, I haven't actually played the King of Fighters 15 for like a hot minute. Like I think probably the last time I played it was at least at some point a little bit after I did my speed run for it this year. Probably the last time I actually played it that I can remember. If not, then it would have been a couple months after that. So that means that I should take a second and refamiliarize myself with what I'm doing, especially because I think I would like to pick up somebody that I don't actually play that often, as much as I love him. I love you, Hunky Man, but I do not believe I've actually like sat down and played him as much in this game, particularly as I would have liked. So, let me see. Get lucky enough to
Nothing will stop this show.
So, quick rundown of the King of Fighters and the way that it works. There's mechanics that got added from the last time I played that I do not remember how to use, so I'm just going to talk about the shit that I know about, and then I will figure out the other stuff later. So, the King of Fighters. Unlike Street Fighter, King of Fighters 15 is 4-button game. You have light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy kick. Right. Also, unlike Street Fighter, at least Street Fighter 5 and 6, you have what are called proximity moves. So, 5 LP, standing light punch, looks different whether you're here or like up close. And sometimes proximity normals do actually have like different properties in their close versions. But you'll notice that close 5 LK is special cancelable. Wow, far 5 LK is not. Close 5 HP is also special cancelable, while far 5 HP is not. Right? That kind of stuff. So it does kind of matter. Characters, there are characters who do have. You're still seeing Street Fighter 6 soon? Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how they split out his normals, because obviously, like this is gonna be his 2HK in Street Fighter 6. Obviously, it will be interesting to see where his proximity normals land up, because Terry already has a pretty. If I can remember, his back fist. That's rising up. There we go, back fist. So like, I'm reasonably certain that he'll have his back fist and his rising upper as command normals in Street Fighter 6. We already know that his impact is his blowback attack, which is in turn his POP attack from Fatal Fury Mark of the Wolves. Right. But where his other normals sort of wind up is going to be interesting to see. But we'll find out. We'll see. Yeah, he's going to be good in Street Fighter 6 though. Very, very good. But yeah, with King of Fighters in particular, right? There we go. Does that work in this screen? There, it does. So, that does it. Sort of explain the main thing about King of Fighters, aside from like movement stuff, which I'll get to in a minute, it's a little more complicated. The way that King of Fighters works is that, unlike in Street Fighter, where usually if you can cancel into a command normal, right? Normally you can't special cancel most command normals. Most of the time, right? There are exceptions, they exist, they're there, but for the most part, command normals are mostly used more so for these specific control that they give you over a situation and are not necessarily like part of combos. Not necessarily, not always, depends on the character. Something that KOF has chosen to do instead is that characters who have command moves, right? The command move may have a property of some kind when it's used by itself. Like, for example, Leona's 6LK is a hop kick that hits overhead and also low crushes, right? In KOF, if you cancel a regular normal into a command normal, right, then whatever special property the command normal has is lost in exchange, usually, for becoming special case. So Terry is a unique case because, right, whether you did him standalone or not, both of his command normals are special cases. It doesn't actually matter for him that much necessarily, right? On the other hand, if I were to play let me demonstrate this with a character let me demonstrate this with Leona since I brought her up. Okay. And then I'll switch back to Terry. So, right? Strike Arch, 6LK, it knocks down normal, right? However, cancel into it, it loses its overhead property and no longer knocks down anymore, but becomes canceled. So you can do stuff like this. Right? So yeah, that's basically one of the major things that makes KOF kind of different, right? Being able to do stuff like that, where it's like, okay, right, I give up some of the other properties of a specific command normal that I do in exchange for being able to do combo stuff. This is the thing that comes up a lot. Like I said, Terry, the properties of his don't really change in any noticeable way, right? Like, his 3 HP is basically always the same speed, no matter what. So he can do stuff like this. So on and so forth, right? So, aside from that, the other major difference as far as KOF goes is that, unlike in Street Fighter, where basically you have these are your jump marks in Street Fighter, right? You have normal jump, forward jump, backward jump. However, in KOF, you also have hops. You notice that I don't go as high, right, when I hop. You also have super jumps in KOF, as well as hyper hops. And the reason why this matters is because, right, it means that KOF in and of itself, especially if you're playing against people who know, right, becomes a much more, it becomes a game where, being more active in the air can turn into a situation. If I can do this correctly. As you can tell, like I said, I love Terry, but I don't play a lot of him, so it's a little bit harder to really get his combos correct. I don't think that passes. Oh no, it does. It's just I didn't hit with the upper part. That's why I didn't. So, for example, right? If you're out here, hyper hop. For example, right? That's not hop, but you get it. So hop and hyper hops become really technical because, right? Like you can be chilling out here, you need to like button stop, whatever, kind of chilling out here. Then you get a hyper hop, you get a light, right? And do some shenanigans, right? And the trick about hops and what makes them a little bit hard to do at first, and it's one of the things that is mechanically challenging about playing KOF, is that with a hop, you basically, right, you have to type. Not type. You have to tap the stick instead of holding it. Holding gets you the full jump, right? So, like a common trick if you're trying to do like just a hop is like to an arcade stick, right? You can click it and release just very, very gently, and that does it. Or people who have a hard time getting that to work, like if you're holding the stick and then you immediately move back to the down position, that usually keeps you from like getting a full jump by mistake. Measuring, you have to hold up for no longer than 5 frames to get a hop. Yeah. And for hyper hops, right? For hyper hops, the easiest way, at least, right? For a hyper hop, all you really have to do is just like tap down before you do the hop input, going forward or backward, and that's usually how you get a hyper hop. A thing that I've cheated with is to do a quarter circle forward motion and then end it up without pressing anything. That basically gives you an offset. It's just a little bit less clean in terms of like actual motion. So yeah, aside from that, much like in Street Fighter 6, King of Fighters 15 does have in Street Fighter 6 they're called overdrive moves, but most people both in that game and in this one will alternate between overdrive and what you call EX. So if you do a special move input with 2 buttons instead of 1, you get EX version, right? And in this game, EX moves take up. The other thing to kind of note is that that's good to know. Oh wow, you can't actually buffer power guys. It's a motherfucker though, so not gonna have that often. So yeah, uses of half super meter stock, half super meter stock, but like EX moves, as you see, usually have like that the normal versions don't. For example, with like EX Power Dunk, you can do stuff like that, right? Do a nice chunk of damage. People kind of like they scream, they kind of go up, you know, the usual. Hey, EX versus this makes me to manage management very different from Street Fighter 6. Yeah. I know Power Charge has like a follow-up thing. Power Charge. Power Charge! Power Charge! Power Charge! Power Charge! Ah, forget it. I don't know. I might just be imagining. But yeah, the other reason why, aside from that Cat Wizard, this is the thing I was going to get to next. You may notice that this thing that says above my life bar, Max Mode OK. You might be wondering, what the hell does that mean? Well, it's very simple. When you have at least 2 super meter stocks, right? You have at least 2 super meter stocks, right? So whenever that number at the bottom of the screen says 2 or bigger, you get a thing that says Max Mode OK. By pressing together medium punch and light kick, or sorry, heavy punch and light kick, get max mode. While you're in max mode, you can use EX moves without actually spending EX meter, at least until max mode runs out. And the cost of your super moves is discounted by like 1 bar while max mode. You can see, in fact, right? You can actually do level 1 super moves as long as you have at least enough meter left in the max. And if you do a level 2 super, it still takes up 1 super meter stock. So yeah, I had it backwards. So that said, right, if you use your climax super, which normally costs 3 super meter stocks, right? If you do that in max mode, they still reduce the cost to 1. You can do a level 1, 2, and 3 super with only 5 bars max mode. Yeah, like off of raw max mode, if you have like, I'm gonna explain the other parts of that later, because you're touching on something else important that I had backwards for a minute because of how long it's been since I played this game. Because you're not wrong, but it mostly like plays into a couple of other things that are related. So in max mode, right, like I was saying before, level 1 supers just cost a chunk of the max mode meter. 3 supers cost 1 super meter and a chunk of max mode meter. And then climax super level 3 ends max mode. It only costs 1. The reason why all this matters is because King of Fighters is a team game, right? Nobody plays. Let me phrase that differently. Most standard King of Fighters play is not one-on-one in terms of like, I have one character, you have one character. No. Every player picks a team of 3 characters, and they designate a point character, a mid character, and an anchor. As you lose characters, the maximum number of super meters that you can hold increases by 1. So your first character has 3, your second character has 4, your last character has 5. Furthermore, when you lose a character, you gain a super meter star. That's sort of like the way that they keep it even. And the reason why this matters is for the reasons that Cat was just talking about a second ago, right? Additionally, right, the fewer characters you have, the longer your max mode meter gets. So activating raw max mode, right, on an anchor character, you got 3 super meters left, right? You should be able to do max mode, level 1, level 2 climax if you have. I'm gonna demonstrate. Granted, this is only off of like raw max mode activation, which is like, so when you're at like 1500, right?
Are you okay?
Hang on a second, I gotta try to do this. That's why it's not. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta make sure everything's right. Okay, good. So I'm gonna try to do this and not stop.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
So to demonstrate Catwish's point, with a raw max mode activation, right? Provided that you are able to do it without like too much time going off the timer. Every time I want to do power guys, I mess up the play. Just do a little bit earlier and try to keep it. Skipping, that's why. I'm looking at that and going like, oh, that could be why. I'm skipping an input when I'm doing it. Yeah, like if you look carefully, right, where I did the down input, I was skipping one, that's why. So, despite what it looks like, you do have a fair amount of time to like actually do your inputs in this game. It looks like you have to go fast, but the more you freak out, the more likely you are to like mess up your inputs. So yes, exactly. You have to input buffer a bit more in this game. The first quarter or double quarter input for, yep. Truthfully, probably it would be easier if I did it like this. I think. This. Yeah, I should do it like that. That's easier. No, I don't know if I can do. Okay, no, it doesn't. So I was making it harder for myself. To Catwish's point, right? To do the input for Power Geyser, you basically do a quarter circle back, quarter circle forward punch. Means that for Burn Knuckle, if I do this without like mashing, all you really have to do to get Power Geyser to come out after a Burn Knuckle is just do quarter circle forward punch, and it comes out. So if I really wanted to like make this easier, I could do Max. And then there we go. Now, mind you, again, this is off of a wrong max mode activation. Your other option for max mode activation is quick max, where with quick max you activate it in the middle of a combo, so you get like this, right? Okay, what am I doing? I just had it. I'm thinking too hard about it. Because basically, the trick is that if it's not coming out, and this is advice that I've given to people before, right? There we go, right? And in that case, right, you can see that while it still worked the same way, I didn't have enough meter after. I didn't have enough max mode timer afterward to be like, I'll do that into that, right? But if I get if it's doing quick max, right, you basically have to consider that at that point you only have time for like one more super hit, right? So you have to decide at that point, right, am I going to go for a climax super? Or am I going to go for like level 2, right? I just did another example of the input buffering trick that I was talking about. So power wave, right, is quarter circle forward punch, right? Buster Wolf is double quarter circle forward hit, right? So literally, if you do like right, so you can just do like power. Easy bait, right? Might as well go for climax since it's the same. Yeah, pretty much. If you have the meter, and that's the thing, right? So meter management in Street Fighter 6 is largely about. So here's how this works, right? Meter management in Street Fighter 6, if it's you're managing a balance between your drive gauge and not pushing too hard on that and burning out, right? Because it acts as your extender for a lot of other things. It acts as your way of getting in with certain characters, right? But you have to spend a lot of time not overusing your drive gauge in order to like not basically eat shit. And that's sort of like the whole thing to sort of keep an eye out for about it in that game. And then your super meter in Street Fighter 6 is pretty much right, I use this to cash out in certain combos, or if I'm in burnout, your super meter is basically the way that you, to a certain extent, fight back with other involved opportunities if you don't already have stuff usually. King of Fighters 15, as far as like meter management goes, KOF, the meter management is more about how efficiently does your character run with or without meter, and where that affects usually what order you put them in. So as an example, right? Terry is generally pretty meter economical, right? But Terry has a lot of like very easy conversions in terms of like, as long as you can get 3 HP out, right? You can basically do damn near anything you want. Like, getting hard knockdowns is a little harder in this game without expending meter, obviously, but like. The meter, I do that and get like a hard knockdown, right? And then I'm right here in front of them to do whatever other nonsense I want. So yeah, Terry generally works well in almost any position, right? Because as a point character, yeah, he eats good with lots of meter, but yeah, pretty much, exactly. So, like, you can use Terry as a point character, you can use Terry as a mid character, you can use Terry as an anchor character, and he's good, right? Because at point, he can like annoy people with power waves, and use that to help build meter if he like hits them or otherwise does that, and he's right attack on a smack them out of the air. He has a pretty good selection of normals anyway, and even off of like basic things, right? His conversions are pretty meter efficient. So it's a thing where it's like knockdown, right? Or like I did earlier, not that one. I wanted to do yes. Charge. Right? And that's 236 damage. And pretty much every character in this game has 1,000. So that's like what? Near a quarter of a life bar off of a life for half a super meter bar. And obviously that's not the most efficient necessarily. That's not necessarily the most efficient like way to kind of like do that. Right? I could do something like doesn't work with BD2, right? So maybe probably something like Rising Tackle, I think after would probably work. So yeah, right. Or if you really feel like spending meter after already doing that, and you've got 2 meter, you've got like 2 super meters on stop. Use something like right? I wonder. So, power charge. There we go. Yeah. So HP. Right? 2 meters, I did nearly 4, I nearly did like 5 damage. Right? So Terry, as a point character, 2 meters, he can do a pretty nice chunk of change, right? Like, he works really well in any position. By contrast, for example, you might have somebody like, I'm trying to think. A lot of the characters I play usually tend to be like really good all-rounders anyway. And that's a nice thing. With KOF, it's not so much that it's like, oh yeah, every character is like hard to find the XYZ role, but certain characters just do better with, right, in certain positions, depending on sort of like the nature of their team, right? Like Elizabeth, for example. Let me pull up Liz. We can do a little bit of Liz aiming as a treat. Where is she? A bit long push. Here we go. So, like Liz, for example, right? Really, like Liz is one of those characters that generally works best. You can play Elizabeth Point and it works, right? But if you're looking to like really like if you're really looking to like try to like get the most out of her, usually you're looking to like push people to the corner. No, Yamazaki's got a point because he gains meter with and then Anchor Yamazaki's like a knight, right? Elizabeth, on the other hand, you can play her point, but if you're trying to like do like really big damage with Elizabeth, right? You usually wind up needing you need meter for stuff like you usually need like meter for stuff like that.
No mercy.
Basically. Hold on. That's my food. Yeah, so like with Elizabeth, for example, she's better as like a mid or an anchor character. You can play point Elizabeth, right? But as you all saw, I can't do her combos super well. But Elizabeth's main thing is that because of by the nature of the way a lot of her combo conversions work, you want to put her mid or anchor because basically a lot of the juggle stuff she does, you need meter for EX, meter for her EX uppercut, or her EX shield in order to get juggle combos to work correctly. So she's better as a mid character and anchor, right? Clark, for example, you can play Clark in any position, but usually his meter conversion type stuff, like his meter conversion stuff, isn't necessarily as good as it is with other characters. So for Clark, for example, he works better as you can play an anchor and it works, but he's better as a point or a mid character because his main thing is mostly like putting people in the blender, and he's not as reliant on needing meter for the things that he wants to do. Whereas Ralph, on the other hand, you can put Ralph anywhere, and it kind of goes from there. It's a little bit tricky to sort of feel it out on a character-to-character basis, but basically speaking, the way that you look at it is the more that a character needs like EX specials and things like that in order to get nice conversions, or the more that their move, like their EX moves, sorry, I'm repeating myself. Basically, if a character is using a lot of EX moves in order to like make conversions happen, then you want to put them as either mid or anchor. For example, Darlie Dagger. I love Darlie so much. But Darlie Dagger is not a character that you play point. Because with Darlie, the main thing is that because she does dino shit damage, when Darlie Dagger puts hands on you, and your life bar explodes. I'll switch to her in a second and demonstrate what I mean. But the trade-off to that, right, is that a lot of her buttons are really slow and kind of awkward and kind of clunky. So with Darlie, it's a thing where you are more or less living for the I got you. You fucked up, I got you once, I'm going to explode you. And that's why she's usually anchored. Or mid. But anchor is like Darlie's best position. Humorously enough, she's a ship runner, but the thing about KOF that's at least nice is that for the most part, this discussion. Oh wait, I haven't played Ed in Street Fighter 6. I kind of want to try Yamazaki and see how similar they are. Mm-hmm. That happens. So the thing about Yamazaki is that then it adds Bezos. Waiting for the ads to clear. Hey, Billy. I'm waiting for ads to clear before I go back to the thing I was saying that I want to be able to explain. So while I'm waiting for the ads to clear, I should switch. How you doing? Hopefully well. Okay, perfect. Ad should be finished just about. So yeah, Darlie. This is why Darlie is an anchor character. If I can remember how to do this. Give me a second to try to remember. Give me a second to try to remember her stuff about like. keep there, keep the upper there. Yeah, there we go. That's what it is. So, as an example, right? Demonstrate like how like fucked up Charlie's damage is if you do this, right? No, it was. Hang on, I gotta remember her other super. Okay, no, it is that. I was just doing the input wrong. Okay. So as an example, right? If Darley has you in the obviously this is like Darley has you in the corner. Like Darley has you in the corner and is loaded crippled, right? Or what? Right? Or if I was going to do the really efficient thing. Trick is like actually like get this correct. So let me see. We're gonna or if we do wrong. It doesn't work twice. So like you have to like kind of plan this out. But something like I remember the combo now. So you do something like if Darley did a raw max mode activation and caught you in the corner, or caught you sleeping in any way, you eat shit and you die. Even at mid screen, right? Like at mid screen, it's a little more limited at mid screen, but actually, to its point, let's just do straight up. I should be able to do level 3. Huh, why didn't it come out?
They're in the zone.
Yeah, I'm probably just doing the timing wrong. But basically, like, you do raw. Yeah. So basically, like literally, if Darlie manages to like do like raw max and hits you with the wrong thing in mid speed, you kind of just eat shit. Right? And usually in KOF, by the time Darlie is anchor, if you have been taking damage off of your enemy, right? If you've been taking damage off of your enemy as you've been going, right? Then literally all you need with Darlie is like a hit and a dream in a close enough game match, and people eat shit, right? But again, Darlie is extremely meter hungry for that, which means that ideally you put her in the anchor position. Ideally, anyway, right? So y'all see one of my normal teams right over here. Like normally I'll play Rock, Liz, Shimmy, but I think in this case, I want something like Rock, Orochi, Shimmy, regular Shimmy. I think I'm gonna edit this one, and we're gonna try something a little different. Like I have a couple of different ones, but I don't think I'm gonna use Shingo any. Like I tried out Shingo a little bit just to understand the way that he works. Shingo's pretty sick, but not 100% my type of character. So we're gonna do a little bit. Rock. And then Orochi Shirmi would be good for the memes, but like let's do regular Shirmi as my anchor. Shirmi is also a pretty good example of this, right? Like Shirmi is a character that you can. Shirmi is a character that you can play as a point character or a mid character, but Anchor Shirmi is really, really dangerous. Select member. I'll demonstrate. Select stage. I'll demonstrate what I mean by this. Get ready for a battle of titans. I think Darlie and Mai should hang out. There's two badass ladies who chuck those damage. Yeah. Like, Shirmi puts. Select order. And I don't. And this is without me even like remembering my combo all the way. Like Shirmi with just 3 meters will eat most of your health, and she gets 1 hit off of you. Which is why I prefer to keep her anchor. You can play like point Shirmi and be fine. You can play mid Shirmi and be fine, but anchor Shirmi literally just has meter to dump. Just kill you off of stuff. It is anxiety inducing for the opponent. It is really fun. Round 1. Ready? Go! yeah, I forgot. You also have like a roll. Let me get the kill first though. So with you also can roll with light punch and light kick. It's vulnerable to throws, but it lets you go through attacks. Oh hey, so Yamasaki here.
Ready? Go!
Whoops. I'm dead.
Player one wastes no time
Hey.
evening the score. Round three. Ready? Go! Watch him! Watch him! Watch him!
So, crack shoot, you can't, is not necessarily like a super, it's like a really nice preemptive anti-air sort of, in the sense that like, when you use it early enough, you can kind of like cover a lot of areas sort of in front of you. And light crack shoot is also like really good as like a pressure string ender. Because it's not, I don't think it's like completely safe, but it is usually just safe enough. Good roll. I didn't have the invul. It would also cover an attempt to jump out too. Yes. Light crack shoot is fast enough, and its hitbox gets up high enough that if people are trying to like jump out on you, yeah, they get done. They get done up. Very good. Yeah, I might be dead. They don't drop it. Ooh, almost had it. I almost got there. 100%. I was not expecting that roll. I was not expecting that roll. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, I knew they were gonna roll. I didn't know. I just got fortunate enough that I wasn't pressing a button because I was trying to bait something. So I didn't press anything. And they weren't blocking. So I had enough time to see because I didn't press anything. Oh yeah, okay, they rolled. Blah, and then got the hit. Otherwise I would have died right there. Straight up. I'm not even gonna front. As you can see, King is also a really good point character because of this stuff. Yeah, trap shot, good. Yeah, like, if you want to talk about like Yeah, I got punched for that. I deserve that. If you want to talk about like meter efficiency, like King is probably one of the most meter efficient characters in this game in terms of like, I need a point character that gets a lot of good conversions, that put him in good positions without like using a lot of meter. King is like the definition of that. Like King is really, really good at that. Like you get slide kick into EX tornado kick, and EX tornado kick sets you up corner carry. EX tornado kick sets you up for like, Venom strike stuff. Like King's just really, really good at the whole like LOL. I got. LP tackle would have been better there, and I might not have gone as far, but oops. I really want to like King because he's straightforward just like Zero, but I'm pretty sure not all I could. Kinda? Like you can, like I'll put it like this. For characters that like do the like whole aggravating point pixie sort of thing, that's sort of her archetype. He's by no means bad at that, but I can see why people would say like, yeah, other characters are better. But like King, the main thing is that King is reliable, like really, really reliable in that particular sense, right? So. Yeah, I can kind of see it. But, like, the main thing is mostly that, like, she's really, really reliable. And sort of, like, for me, when I feel like running Point King, that's the main reason why I run Point King. It's like, yeah, I know I can, like, rely on her. I can trust for sure that, like, in certain aspects she's going to be, like, reliable. And that's the thing that I usually want. Fair. Ah, damn it. Oh, wow, damn. Oh yeah, I also got hit with the Yamazaki counter, which is hilarious, but it's okay. I might die here because like the Shune is pretty solid. Yeah. Yeah, I got. I tried to sweep after that, and I got caught.
That was a nail biter.
Yeah, probably. And for me in particular, it's like most of her alternatives are not characters that I feel super vibes with, which is why I normally don't play them. And that's me, right? I'm a very strong opponent in like playing the characters that feel right to you over characters that are strong in the meta, right? And some of it is almost certainly because like I spend a lot of time. A lot of it is most certainly because I spend a lot of time playing King in the older games that were the closest to this version of her design anyway. Damn it. Good. Oh yeah, one thing you have to be careful of in KOF. It just happened here. Because of the way throws work in KOF, it's not like Street Fighter where you press like LP and LK together to grab somebody. If you are holding either forward or back and then heavy punch or heavy kick, while someone's close enough, you're gonna throw. If right, you press that button combo in a situation where a throw would not come out, you get like a heavy normal instead, right? The main reason why this is an issue, well not issue, or rather the thing that creates you have to look out for is that the thing that this creates you have to look out for is that if you get too close to somebody during Oki and you're not careful, you'll get thrown on wake up. Oh, that would have been nasty. They could have gotten the poison off. Unfortunate though. Unfortunately, I'm still playing Terry a little bit like as if I'm Rock, which is not helpful.
It's a miracle.
Okay.
Round 4. Ready? Go. Watch him. Watch him.
Okay. Ah, damn. I couldn't get it out. A little sad. I tried to do Power Geyser on the wake up just to like snipe them out, but I messed up the input. Let's see, don't drop it. Not enough to kill though, unfortunately. They knew enough to bait that. If I... There's a spot where they were doing wake up lows. If I think that my Shermie whip would have been enough to like get that going. And if I'd managed to get that and dodge, then it would have been a thing where it's like, well, your light kicks don't work, I grabbed you, die. So, here's the thing I was trying to explain about like Shermie in terms of like right? Like if you catch somebody,
Select order.
if you catch somebody, right? I'm gonna do it this time. This way actually.
Shall we go? Get ready for a battle of titans.
Oh hey, it's on hell. I'm gonna put Terry first because I don't know how to play him as well. So it's better to save Rock when he has resource. I need to do chain KF grabs and use it. Yeah. So the trick for grabs in King of Fighters is that since it doesn't matter whether you're holding like forward or back, the thing I've been told at least that if you're like running up. Okay, I see how this is gonna go now. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Damn it. I was trying to do Power Geyser because I noticed that it started jumping a lot. The way that it works with King of Dinosaur is that he has the light and the heavy, like you see the heavy version of his command throw has guard points on it. So like the thing that like a lot of King of Dinosaurs players will do, you see how they're using the heavy one there to like deliberately avoid. No, jackass, do something else. They do the heavy command. They do the heavy command throw to armor through with guard point stuff, and like that loses to literally walking up and throwing them, or you know. Like I said, Rock, really meter efficient. I did all of that with like a meter and a half, and so like having him as my mid in this situation is pretty useful. Didn't mean to do that. I wanted to do not that. I'm not rematching this person actually. I'm not rematching this person either. So. As you can see, Joe is like really annoying in a fireball war. He can do things aside from that, to be clear, but like. We love you, Rock. You're the best. No, I'm not order selecting you. We're not fighting again. Your connection's terrible. And that may not be their fault, but I'm not fighting them again.
Select order.
Thank goodness they let you cancel order selection if you messed up and you picked the wrong person. Oh hey, it's the brothers.
It's about to be a party up in here.
I'm not sure exactly what it is. If it's even one specific thing, but something on KOF activates my autism in a way that yeah. KOF is yeah, it's really interesting just because of like the fact that like pace-wise, it is very different. From other fighting games in a lot of ways. Fair. Yeah, and then part of it is also like, yeah, thinking about like team selection and how to build that. But you don't run into the same sort of issues that you do, well, issues, I say. It's not necessarily a bad thing with other games, I should say, but like... I like the theme and not... Yeah, because like the thing, I like tag games, but like the thing about tag games is that when you think about team comp and tag games, it's a thing where it's like, oh god, oh shit, oh god, what kind of like really fucked up mix am I going to eat right now, right? And that can be really, really, really discouraging to people. Like, I love Dragon Ball FighterZ. I am never going to be good at Dragon Ball FighterZ, and being good at Dragon Ball FighterZ kind of involves being a little bit of a sicko, because, well, part of that is also the changes that, like, Bamco keeps making to that game, but also, like, the way that, like, you have to sort of consider the way that, like, yeah, like with tag games, you gotta get used to like things like, depending on how the tag game sets it up, things like incomings and all that other stuff. Oops. Plus. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I got it. I fucked up. Tag games sound really cool to team building perspective. Yeah. Like I said, tag games can be really scary on that front. And it's one of those things where you're like, ooh. Yeah, fair. I deserve that. Yeah, good wait. You dead? Nope. Ah, damn. That's okay. I'll cut my teeth on Street Fighter 6 and King of Fighters Guilty Gear first. Yeah. It's why I'm sort of interested to see where 2XKO is going to go in the overall with it, and why I sort of do like the feeling of what they're doing. I'm not going to go all the way in yet. I'm going to wait for Iori to be like in that really, really like low. If I don't like fuck up again from first. Nope. Yeah.
What a stellar fight!
Yeah, double KO looks like it might be a good interpret time. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't blame people who skip it if they're like, well, it's Riot and I don't want to deal with like Riot's nonsense, which is fair. You know, not gonna fault anybody for that. I mean, okay, you want to do order selection, that's fine. Not sure why, but oh. See.
Nothing will stop this show.
I think it's because they're pretty sure that they can use Iori and just like run. Why am I just jumping deep about floaties when oh your second aiding game. That will be your second aiding game after DNF Duel. So you have an idea of what kind of bullshit you're in for. Yeah. Oh, I should have been cooked right there. I should have been cooked right there. But yeah, for people who don't get the joke, Aiding, who worked on developing like the Bloody Roar, Ultimate Marvel Friend, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 games, Aiding does not give a fuck. Aiding wilds out when they make fighting games. They're rude. There are things in Aiding fighting game. Okay, let me phrase it like this. Every fighting game has some grime in it, but Aiding fighting games are a little rough. Not in like the these are unpolished sense, but in the they are entirely fine with doing things where you go, now this seems kind of silly. Why would a game let you do this? And as far as like Aiding is concerned, the answer is usually something akin to like, well, you know, thought it'd be fun. Ah, that's punishable. Yeah, I'm dead. So yeah, like I've only seen a little bit of the footage from Nen Impact, and it does look like it looks like an Aiding ass game in some aspects where it's like, yeah. Yep, it's still Aiding. Yep. That's why I was like, it's your second one, because you played DNF Duel. So done.
May the best anchor win. Final round. Ready? Go!
Fair. Fuck. I did the wrong input. I was trying to roll past that, and I pressed max mode instead.
These two know how to rumble. Winner!
Yeah. It's okay. I will accept being cooked. This is the path that I've chosen. My darling Bon, genuinely. Hi, Sabira. I learned a little bit of Jenny when she came out for this game initially, to get a feel for how she works. She's a pretty good character in this game. She fits that space that King does, where it's like, and I think probably, at least from what I judge, I'm pretty sure she's one of those characters where it's like, yeah, if you want a character that lives well at point, but you don't want to like use King,
Round
Jenny.
One. Ready? Go! Tap. Tilt it up. Rock you. Rock you. Rock you.
Yep. And that was the slow one, so even if I... Yeah, the Clarkinator. Damn. I almost got the punish, and it's like, I fucked it up. So, the thing I was saying earlier, Clark, the reason why, like this person has done, the reason why you put Clark on point is because Clark's win condition is not, he hits you and, like, gets, and does the thing where he gets, like, Clark's thing is not, I'm going to hit you and then spend, like, a bajillion meter to, like, do damage. Clark's thing is, he hits you, he hits you with a throw, and then he puts you in the blade. That's Clark's thing. That's why, like, Clark is a good point character, because he doesn't need meter in that particular sense. It's helpful for him, but his, like, meter dumping strategies don't really work the same as they do for, like, a lot of other characters. It's not super efficient for him. Clark mostly just prefers to, like, Clark sort of just prefers to put you in a position where once he's thrown you, like, it's just Oki City, basically. That's basically the way he works. Ah, they fucking punish, unfortunate. I'm done. I did good with that, that's my point. Ah, no, I lost my dad. Shit. And then, like, Anchor Orochi Yashiro is not, like, a bad call.
What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner! Winner! 貴様にできる選択は2つに1つ。服従か死だ。
I usually see him point in pro games. He seems to, yeah. Orochi Yashiro, 100% a point grappler. Shirmi's an anchor grappler. Orochi Yashiro and Clark are point grapplers. Because like Orochi Yashiro, his main thing is that he's fairly mobile. He gets conversions. He has the Oki. There we go, Blender. Oh yeah, Orochi Yashiro? Yes, he does. So, the reason why I know this is because in the times before, I was a regular Yashiro player. Orochi Yashiro basically has all of regular Yashiro's numbers, and regular Yashiro's numbers are really good. They are obnoxious. Fuck. Whew. I made it. But yeah, no, like, like, there's a reason why, like, if you're like, SJ, what's a character that you really, 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 really don't like fighting against? Clark. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Fuck. I didn't want to activate. I did not want to activate. I could have fucking killed this motherfucker without... Fuck! I botched it. I hate that. If I hadn't botched and got the fucking activation at that round with Rock, I would have killed. And I would have gone in pissed. Pissed. I fucked it up. It's my fault. But I fucked it up, and that's what I'm upset about. I fucked it up. Also, sorry, I got distracted because I looked over at one of the other Discords I'm in, and I saw someone post a really cute picture of their character, and my brain just went like of their Final Fantasy 14 character, and I just like it didn't help. Rabbits make my brain turn off. The air are very pretty. But yeah, like Clark and Orochi Yashiro are classic examples of point grapplers in counterbalance to Shermie, who is like a mid or a anchor grappler. Where like Shermie's main thing, right, is that like
amazing combo.
I forget if this actually looks like Chinese. I think you're supposed to do it off one. I think you're supposed to do it off of that one. I don't like that number.
This move might decide the entire match. Let's go.
Okay, so it probably works out for both of them. If it forces them to bounce up enough that Shermie can catch them, make a combo, then it probably works off of.
Techniques on display here.
Okay, I did the input, but it might be too early. Okay, fine, fuck it, we'll go.
Select order. It's about to be a party up in here! Round 1. Ready? Go!
I keep posting pretty pictures. Oh, God. We keep posting pretty pictures, and my brain is just like, yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna do that.
KO! And player 2 clinches the first round. Okay. Round 2. Ready? Go!
Oh no, it's Ralph. So, Ralph's main thing is basically just, he swing big. And that's what's annoying about him. Ralph just kind of just does, he just does damage. He just does things. Clark is all about like, oh yeah, I'm gonna Oki grapple you and things like that. Ralph just punches you in the face. A lot. His normals are also really good. Like, yeah, like, Ralph's normals are just really obnoxious, and he kind of just punches you a lot. Yeah, and Ralph basically just does this stuff. I love his 5C so much. Clark has his commands. Yeah, like, Ralph just punch you. He can punch you a lot. And you're like, please stop hitting me. And you're like, no. And he's like, no. Like, yeah, that, you see that backhand right there? That's his 5C. He just pressed it. He pressed a standing heavy punch while he's far enough away from you. And you kind of just eat shit. Yeah, like, look at that shit.
This is just the start of a new worldwide legend! Winner!
Yeah, like, Ralph is a pain to fight against. He just is. Still him over Clark, but.
Hey, come on! Round 1. Ready? Go!
Get this turn.
Player 2 takes an early lead. Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Ah, fuck. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, Terry also has a nice selection of normals, but like, It's not Ralph 5C. I didn't even mean to do that, but I'll take it. Damn.
Player one wastes no time evening the score.
Yeah, but like Ralph's 5C is it's really good. It's really good, and you just spend a lot of the match playing around it. Terry's 5C is pretty good. But like Rock's, it's not Rock's. God, Ralph's is really silly. Rock's used to be really good. They nerfed it a little bit. They really did just straight up hit me with the auto combo just to do the climax. Like, I don't blame them because I took the damage. Like, I took the damage. So, like, what do I have to say against them? Like, whew! Made it.
Just the start of a new worldwide legend. Winner.
勝ちはしたがまだまだ己の未熟さを痛感させられたよエリーまた手合わせしてくれないか
Okay, order select, fair. They're gonna put, I bet you anything they're gonna put Ralph first. They're gonna put Ralph first. They're gonna put Ralph first explicitly because, yep, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
It's about to be
I
a
fucking
party
knew
over
it.
here.
In my head, I'm like, there's no way it's like order select. They're gonna put Ralph first. God, I forgot that he can feint Ralph kick too. Yeah, you got a headbutt. Yeah, God. Yeah, like I'm so that 5C is right.
Ready? Go!
Oh yeah, I forgot Rock has like a standing on the head. Get most of that back if I can kill them quickly enough. Ah, fuck. I'm back over at least 50% health, maybe closer to 75%, but
Round 3.
I'm supposed to go. Ah! Damn it! I forgot I was supposed to go to my parents today to go pick up food! Shit! You knew, I was like, is there something I'm forgetting to do today? And of course damn it! I don't like doing that. God damn it. And he never well, I could have put it in my phone for mine. That's my own fault. Balls. Alright. I'll just text him after this game is over. Time I'm gonna call tomorrow. Jesus. I'm annoyed. I hate it when I forget things like that, because I don't like telling people that I'll do a thing and then I forget it. I feel really bad because they were expecting me and I forgot to and I didn't do the thing. Then I feel really shitty about it. Especially because that's fine. It's not my fault. I deserve that. I'm dead. So yeah, I gotta.
What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble. Winner!
In this case, it wasn't even that oh I hated. In this case, it's just more literally damn, I really meant to do that, and I completely forgot. Yeah, I'm annoyed because they've been holding that food for me for a while and I didn't know. That's the thing. I meant to go pick up food from my parents' place today. Because they've been holding that food for me for a hot minute. And I'm just really annoyed with myself for forgetting to go get it. Because they've been holding that for me for a while. And it's not oh, it's a problem now. It's not, oh, now we have a problem with you. More I don't want that food to go to waste. It's been in the freezer, so it should be fine. But especially because
Select order. It's about to be a party up in here! Round one. Ready?
So I texted him and I told him, I asked him if he's going to be at home at the same time because I was planning on coming by today tomorrow. Wrong one.
限界まで飛ばす。
Stand your ground. Ready? Go! ここですか。
おっとライジングタックだ。おっと決定点。
ここですか。ここですか。No mercy.
じらしちゃいやい。
Now or never. Ready? Go! 決めなさい。ここは来ますよ。これで終わりです。遅いですね。
So, Gernitz used to be a boss character. He was the boss of the King of Fighters 96. He has not been playable in a King of Fighters game. On this one, he has not been playable in a King of Fighters game since 2002 up until this one. Well, not literally 2000. The King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited match, I believe, was the last, or the most recent KOF game before this one that he was playable in. And then they added him as DLC in this one. Nope, I deserve that.
Player 2 takes an early lead.
限界まで。
Round 2. Ready? Go!
I was hoping they would move it.
Show no mercy. And we're tied up.
この程度じゃねえだろ。
Round 3. Ready? Go!
So, Shingo's main thing is that Shingo is actually a rare example of what I would call a critical hit character in a video game. Sorry, in a fighting game. Shingo, some of his special moves have a chance of being a critical hit, wherein they do more damage and have additional effects, right? And while he has pretty good damage without critical hits, with critical hits he kind of becomes like he becomes a little bit of a monster. Like you saw there, it's a critical on the side. Usually critical hits will give him extra damage. Yeah, they're random. I think it's something like, I'm trying to remember. Don't remember the exact calculated percentages, but basically, EX moves have a slightly higher chance of being critical hits than normal moves do. But I don't think even with like EX moves, I don't think the chance rises above like 1 in 5 or something. I have to check. Shingo critical hit chance. Okay, here we go. As of King of Fighters 15 patch 2.10, special moves have a 30% chance of crit rate. EX special moves 60. Regular supers 40%. EX super moves are like 40 to 45%. So, and that's specifically for King of Fighters 15. So, yeah, like Shingo, and basically for the super moves, right? For his supers, it's just a straight damage increase. But, yeah, for a lot of his moves, it's just like a straight damage increase. But, certain moves just get straight up extra properties. So yeah, Shingo, if he gets crits the right time, you kind of just eat shit. It's kind of just like what happens. But all right, y'all, it's 9 something. I have sent that message to my dad. I'm gonna go run and go do other things that I need to go do. Thank y'all for coming by. I appreciate it. Plans right now. This upcoming Sunday. In fact, let me make sure that I install it right now because I have had enough of cheating myself out of things that I'm supposed to have done because I'm not thinking about them. See you later. Thanks for Alex seems Carol. Yeah. We're probably gonna play some. We're probably going to be playing more of it. Okay, right. Some things before I forget. So some news. I'm doing this now. Letting all know from now. Basically speaking, I don't think we'll be back to streaming. So like right now, the way it looks, the 18th is probably, barring some other stuff, the 18th might be the last stream that I do for a little while because I have an obligation that I have to keep for family purposes for like the 20th and like another 2 weeks on after that. We'll see how it goes, but it is very likely basically that I need to be staying somewhere that's not my apartment for like 2 weeks to look after a couple things. Because I'm literally the only person that can do it. And that basically means that streams can't happen during that period of time because I won't be in the apartment. I won't have like my rig set up and everything, which this does throw some of my plans out of whack for when I was planning on like doing playing Terry and stuff for Street Fighter 6. So probably during my birthday week. So like that first week in October, I think if everything is squared away by the 4th of October, I should be back here at that point to like come do that basically. Yeah, I don't really have a choice unless something else happens and something else comes up where I'm not the one that's responsible for that, which is extremely unlikely. I kind of just have to live with the fact that it's going to be me. So I'll let y'all know what's good, but probably that's how we're going to have to deal with it. But all that to one side, this does not stop the fact that we're doing Shin Megami Tensei HD Nocturne. Well, I can't. That's not even the right name. We're doing Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HDR this upcoming Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll have more Shoot Lancer stuff Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then next week, maybe we play more KOF. I'm not really sure. I'm feeling pretty good. We'll see how that goes. So, as per usual, if you want to like check out game analysis, design articles, and other shit posty stuff I do, follow me on go check out my co-host. I have stream VODs up at youtube.com/@SJHsGames. If you want to support me in the stream but don't want to give money to Amazon or Bezos, you can do a monthly subscription on Ko-Fi, and I keep way more of that on a monthly basis than anything. My throne has gifts that you can help fundraise for, or otherwise get outright if you're up in the mood for it. And then my card has all my other social media links on it, right? If you want to know more about Munity, which is the small indie game studio co-op that I helped co-found, that is helping me develop Shoot Lancer, you can go check us out at munity.games. You can check out our Patreon. Whether you join at free tier, paid tier, it gives you access to the Discord where we announce like streams that we're doing and all that other kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And then, aside from that, you can play the actual prototype for Shoot Lancer at our itch page. And then, of course, you want to hang out with us. We're not doing like any of that other stuff. You can come hang out with us on Gilded. Thank you, Saribot. Appreciate you. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Who we're gonna go hang out with? Let me go see. Okay, that's not been updated recently. I'm gonna have to improvise. Give me 1 second, and I'm going to improvise. Then we're gonna go hang out. Next, gotta wait. Okay, now I know where we're going. So, we're gonna go hang out with Big B's. Gonna go smoke a night gang. Alright, night cat wizard. Big B's is a variety streamer and speedrunner. I know him from like speedrunning stuff mostly. He is playing right now he's playing some Minecraft and otherwise kind of like chilling out, doing his thing. So we're gonna go hang out with him, give him an SJH's raid when you get in, let him know who sent you, all that other stuff. I'll see y'all when I see you, whenever that is. Till then, take care, stay safe, wash your hands, wear masks, don't go outside if you don't have to, be excellent. We're not too big, it's racist, sexist, anti-queer folks, or Zionists. Palestine, the Sudan, Congo, Caledonia will all be free. We only become free when we are all free. That's sort of what it is. Alright, y'all. Till then, deuces.